Kids' toys are supposed to be cute and fun, but not every toy is made to make kids smile, and some of them honestly look like they crawled straight out of a nightmare. So today, we're looking at the toys that feel a little too strange for comfort. Some of these toys are so creepy that you'll wonder how they were ever made in the first place. One toy that I found very interesting is called the Mexican Magic Mirror. I had never even heard of it before today, and the story behind it is extremely creepy, and we quickly see that it is anything and everything but magic.
The creepiest kids' toy to ever exist.
Mexican Magic Mirror.
So a man from Mexico received a toy mirror from his neighbor. The toy mirror was actually a gift for his niece's birthday. But the odd thing about the mirror was that it was able to talk. This specific mirror was entirely different from other mirrors with the exact same model. This mirror was able to answer your questions while others couldn't even speak. The mirror was saying weird stuff like, "I've seen you when I've woken up." This creeped out the family so bad that they took out the batteries of the toy mirror. When the video was uploaded, people in the comments of that video were asking more questions about the toy. After the man saw the comments, he decided to make another video about the toy mirror.
Hola, bienvenido al castillo de los sueños del espejo mágico.
Hola.
Hola, encantado de conocerte.
Gracias, amigo. Me da gusto.
Eres muy divertido. ¿Tienes una fiesta?
No tengo fiesta. ¿Tú tienes?
No sé. Cuando me levanté, te vi a ti.
¡Ay, vas a chingar a tu madre!
There is a theory that the neighbor who originally owned the toy mirror put a camera or some sort of device inside the toy mirror before giving it away. Do you believe in this theory?
What do you think, Peonies? Did the previous owner actually put a camera inside of it? I honestly don't believe that theory at all, and I think something way more sinister is happening with the mirror. Just look at it. This might sound crazy, but I can literally feel the mirror looking back at me. Its whole aura feels dark. Well, now let's talk about Beanie Babies. They were once my favorite toys. If you don't know, they are these stuffed animal toys that were super popular, kinda like how Labubus are now. So let's watch this short that explains the creepy incident surrounding these cute plushes.
Let's talk about
the Beanie Baby incident.
If you don't know, Beanie Babies are basically a plushie of an animal made by the company Ty. It was going well for the company until rumors started spreading around about the Beanie Babies. You know when you feel little beads in a Beanie Baby's tummy? There were rumors that those were actually brown, recluse spider eggs. And for 2 decades now, people went into a panic since the spider eggs were finally going to hatch. But it was then revealed that this wasn't real news and was all fake just to scare a bunch of people. What do you think about this? And that's
the Beanie Baby incident.
I, along with many people in the comments, really hoped this wasn't true. The idea of spider eggs, especially brown recluse eggs, being inside a Beanie Baby is horrifying. I'm so glad this wasn't real, but it still creeped a lot of people out, and it was one of the reasons these plushes are no longer popular, which allowed Labubus to take their place. Now I came across this TikTok that did a great job explaining a few toys that got banned because they were creepy or very unsafe for children.
Some of the most terrifying kids' toys that ended up getting banned. So the first one was the Evil Stick. Yes, that was actually the name of it. And it was essentially a wand with a foil-like flower on the front. Kids loved it. And that was until one day a parent realised that the foil was coming away, so she peeled it off ready to put it in the bin. Only to see this, a demonic girl inside. Now yes, I have actually had to censor this because the girl is holding a sharp object against her arm. They then realised that this was in all of these evil sticks. This soon got recalled, they also got banned. Then we've got Potty Time with Elmo, which was an interactive book. You press the buttons, Elmo says a noise, and it was all to try and help kids potty train. However, there seemed to be a technical glitch with a lot of these books, and when the kids pressed a certain button, it actually said, "Who wants to die?" Safe to say, they also got recalled, and now they're banned. Last one on this video is the Fisher-Price Cuddle and Coo doll. She's cute, isn't she? She was a talking doll. Kids loved her. But what they realised is some of these dolls actually said Islam is the light. Guess what? They got recalled and now they're banned. Do you want a part 2? Because there's loads of these.
Alright, so many of these I have heard of, but some were totally new, like the Potty Time Elmo. I never even heard of it. But imagine having a book that suddenly says to you, "Who wants to die?" I would definitely potty myself on the spot. Alright, let's take a look at the Peekaboo Elephant toy. This is a toy meant for very young children, and it's cute. But when it runs out of batteries, well, let's just watch and see why you always want to keep fresh batteries before it runs out.
You can't see me and I can't see you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Peekaboo. Peekaboo, peekaboo. 1, 2, 3. I can see you and you can see me. Peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. You can't see me and I can't see you. Peekaboo.
This honestly reminds me of an animatronic. This creepy elephant could actually be a part of the Five Nights at Freddy's crew. Now let's talk about a toy called Penny Panda. Have you ever heard of it? Or even had one yourself? Let me know in the comments.
The dark story behind
Penny Panda.
Penny Panda is a kid's toy stuffed animal that was for ages for. This stuffed animal was supposedly for kids who were afraid to sleep alone. It started in 1996 of April by an unknown company. It blew up in around 1997 and the company was making a lot of money. But in 2000, the company stopped making them for an unknown reason, which people realized that the company had no name. And in 2024, this is one of the rarest stuffed animals to find. Do you have Penny Panda?
Wow, a stuffed animal from the 90s that's rare now. I've never heard of it, and I really wonder what the supposed unknown reason was. It just makes me think something strange and creepy happened in the 90s for the company to suddenly stop making a viral toy. Like, come on, companies don't just stop making a popular toy for no reason. These companies want to make as much money as they possibly can, so I'm not buying that. They just stopped for a normal reason. I feel like there were unreported, sinister reasons. Let me know if you agree. Now we have a short that exposes a series of 12 creepy toys, and many of them are from ages ago. I'm so glad I wasn't a kid who had to get one of these toys. But something I want to point out that I noticed was the monkey toy. I think Toy Story 3 based that creepy monkey off this real-life toy. It's crazy to see that it was a real toy once. The monkey from Toy Story always creeped me out the most. Alright, now let's take a look at this blue thing. Well, I'm I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I think it was a failed attempt at making a cool bank for kids that ended up being more creepy than anything.
The creepiest toy I've gotten my child. He liked it a lot, though. It's supposed to eat coins like this, but the toy started malfunctioning after just a few minutes. I had to mess with it for it to start moving again. Also, coins get stuck easily. But my son was still very entertained. Because it broke within an hour.
I really hate how the mouth on it moves. It's so weird and gives me goosebumps. I'm glad the little boy wasn't creeped out. He's braver than me. Alright, peonies, we have a bonus video. It's not exactly about a creepy toy, but I think it was worth sharing because it honestly gave me chills. It's about a cursed piñata store in Mexico. Let's have a watch.
Let's talk about
a cursed creepypasta store.
There was a man in Mexican Mario who opened a piñata store since he dreamed of opening one as a kid. Everything was going well, but then it started getting creepy. It was all due to the specific piñata. You may be like, so it's a Mona piñata. What's wrong with that? This piñata was said to be cursed ever since it was in the shop. The owner sprayed holy water on it, but it didn't though, and things got worse. There was one video of the worker in the shop who was dragged by the legal the Satan like an invisible creature did so. And that's
a cursed piñata store.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's bonus video, and I hope you'll like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you want us to talk about next. Leave a comment for the daily shoutout, and I'll see you soon. Always stay safe.